First of all, on COVID status certification, as we prefer to call it, I think the most important thing to say to everybody listening and watching is that there is absolutely no question of people being asked to produce certification or COVID status report when they go to the shops or to the pub garden or to the hairdressers or whatever on Monday. So and indeed we're not planning that for step 3 either. May the 17th, as you know, we're hoping to go for the opening up of indoor hospitality and so on. We're not planning for anything of that kind at that stage. But I think what is certainly true is that the idea of vaccination status being useful for international travel is something that all countries are looking at. I do think that's going to be part of our of the way people deal with it, and we need to think about that. But there are basically 3 ingredients to your COVID certification, or 3 ways that you can give reassurance to others if you go to a big mass event, and or ways you can that people can be assured that the people in the room don't have the risk of spreading COVID. And the number one is your immunity. So if you had the virus before in the last, or certainly in the last 6 months, you'll have the antibodies. Number 2, obviously, is vaccination status. But number 3 is testing. And testing really is valuable. I've been talking about this for a long time, but the NHS, as you know, is now offering free lateral flow tests. So I do think that they are for asymptomatic people as well. I do think that they're an important part of the way forward. But I want to stress that there are complicated ethical and practical issues, as I think I said last time, raised by the idea of COVID status certification, because for vaccination, using vaccination alone, just because after all, many people will be, for one reason or another, unable to get a vaccine for medical reasons, for instance, or perhaps because they're pregnant or whatever. So you've got to be very careful in how you handle this and don't start a system that's discriminatory. But obviously we're looking at it. We want to be going ahead in the next few weeks with some test events, some pilot events, which you can see in the roadmap that we've laid out, and big events like getting 20,000 people into Wembley on May the 15th, that kind of thing, getting people back into a theatre. That will unquestionably involve testing to allow the audience to participate in the numbers that people want. As for a vote on the issue, well, I think we're taking too many fences at once. First of all, we need to work out exactly what the proposal might be. But certainly, if there's something to put to Parliament, I've no doubt that we'll be doing that. But I want to stress again that that is not going to happen in step 2, April the 12th, or step 3, May the 17th. And I hope that helps.